If you're taking something that's helping your heart, let's say you have tachycardia or fibrillation, atrial fibrillation, which is common. Heart's going too fast. You give a beta blocker to slow it down, and you feel much better. The whole body functions better. The blood pressure controls. Everything normalizes. If you stop it, you can have this tremendous increase in the heart rate. And then if your heart is weak, you can have a massive heart attack or something else. You can faint, collapse. And those are things. In diabetes, very important, you don't want to stop the medicine because then your sugar rebounds. It goes very high. And when the sugar, see, our blood is thick anyway. Everybody's got cut once in their lifetime at least. And when the blood comes, it's thick. It's not water liquid. It's very liquid. It's thick. So if you put more sugar in it, it becomes thicker because then it becomes sticky. The sugar in the blood becomes sticky. The protein becomes sticky. It's called glycation. Glycation is not a good thing to have because the blood does not circulate through the tiny little capillaries as well as it used to. All our blood cells, everything we have in our body, we have proteins. The proteins are what signals the body to do a lot of things. And it produces the tissue. We need protein on our skin, on our muscles and everything else. And all the veins and arteries have muscles as well, tiny muscles. In fact, the arteries are muscle. They're just a long tubular muscle. But they're very thin, tiny little muscles that go, they're just tubular, like a little snake, all tubular. And so it contracts and it moves. It's dynamic. It's always working. They stop the medicine. Some people forget it, but when you get older, you become more forgetful. Or if you have a lot of pills, with a lot of the older folks, the seniors are taking sometimes 5, 6, 8 pills or more a day. And they can't remember if they took them or not. That's why it's good to have a little box. And the morning pills are all in one area, the noon pills and evening pills. So that way they can remember. If you took one or you miss one, well, sometimes nothing will happen for one because most of the medicine we give now are long acting. You notice they're once a day, so they last 24 hours, 18 to 24 hours. But I tell people, take it right away as soon as they can. They don't have to take twice. Just take another one the next day as soon as they can. And then the next day they take another one. So you always have the same amount.
So they can continue.
If they miss it 2 or 3 days, well, they make sure, check their blood pressure, check their sugar, make sure that everything's okay. And like I said earlier, some people are not in too bad shape, so they just get better. I mean, you don't have that rebound right away. It's because they're not as bad. But people that are very uncontrolled, you don't want them to be missing medicines.
Yeah.